Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's just a draft though, so now I'm gonna just use the word.
Someone even trying to
Put it
set
in
me
a
up and
Word,
lock me up in the psych
PDF,
ward,
a Word
calling
document.
people to harass me in the bathroom at the Penn Station.
Print it,
So
right?
this is what Eric Adams is doing. They're setting up avenues to
Yeah.
rob and steal money. And what is
LYN.
doing is did it also. Friend mental illness in my mother and killed her in 2015 Colonial Florida. My mother said they were just trying to, commit inheritance scam.
Hit search.
And now, this is what this New York City is now adopting under this corrupt mayor Eric Adams.
Oh, I'm
Trying
sorry.
to lock up
.org
poor people
slash
in a psych ward so they can collect Medicaid and give it to the contractors. And I believe this Eric Adams is getting kickbacks. And they're willing to kill anyone that doesn't want to comply. So this is a genocide that they're attempting. They're locking up homeless in a psych ward so Eric Adams can get money. Fanny mentioned some people. This is like Hitler. They killed my mother this way, locked her up wrongfully in the psych ward. And they put me in the psych ward also. I'm a Nigerian. This is horrible.
Thank you so much.
International Criminal Court has to investigate this. I'm just reading the paper right now that Eric Adams
There's also a way
has
you can
created
select
a bridge to home program. I contact him every day that please I need housing. I don't want to be locked up in the psych ward, and he doesn't respond to me. So this Eric Adams needs to be indicted as a war criminal. Cause why would you want to put people in the psych ward and not just help them with housing directly? I write him messages every day on Instagram. So he's committing a war crime. So this Eric Adams should be tried as a war criminal. I see I get arrested everywhere. They call the police on me everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is because they're trying to lock up homeless in the psych ward. Why should this city be one of the richest cities in the world, and can't provide housing without locking people up in the psych ward? So this is Medicaid fraud, and the
Yeah.
whistleblowers need to help me. You can donate money to my Cash App NYC. My Cash App is the $ NYC homeless.
You might try clicking
So they
getting
turn,
Wi-Fi.
they're committing genocide. Another guy is said his mother is like Jamaican. Said they killed her in Kings
Yeah, I'm
County
sorry
Hospital,
about that.
and he said he wants to sue. I saw him on Instagram. He was literally crying.
I
My
got
mother
you.
also was killed in Bellevue Hospital. So the city of New York Health and Hospitals Corporation, they are killing blacks, locking blacks in the psych ward wrongfully. A Jamaican American male said his mother was also killed his mother was killed in this hospital called Kings County. My mother was killed in Bellevue, and they're killing the black foreigners. This Eric Adams needs to be tried as a war criminal. There's no way I'm making this up. I'm gonna send it to the Jamaican guy. You know, this is fraud. They locked me up in the psychiatric hospital too in 2015. Feigned mental illness of a Nigerian transaction. Stole my green card, stole my social security number, to turn me into a bum. I used to work as a home aide. Sometimes I could make up to like $30,000 a year. And since they stole my green card, stole my social security card, I can no longer work. I'm a Nigerian, so I'm gonna send this video to I just saw you on Instagram this morning, sir. I don't remember your name. Your mother sounds like she might be from Trinidad or Jamaica. You said they killed her in Kings County, the hospital. This year they killed my mother in Bellevue Hospital, and they went and locked me up in NYU Psychiatric Hospital in 2015. So I saw another Nigerian say they locked him up in the psychiatric hospital. So this Eric Adam is mainly selling out foreigners, black foreigners, to greedy white contractors and whatever color. So this is like a new slave trade of foreigners. So please, there needs to be a class action lawsuit. It's so interesting when we're in Nigeria. My mother said she used to dream when she was a baby that she came to America and she was wearing white like a doctor and she was controlling the medical industry. And she died in Bellevue Hospital. So it's time now for the blacks being in prison and being killed in US, New York City hospitals. It's time now for them to be free. My mother was like a psychic. She said when she was a baby in Nigeria, she would dream in a Nigerian village and saw herself as an adult in America, wearing a white uniform in like a hospital setting, and she was directing the hospital setting. They killed her in Bellevue. Her daughter's gonna live for. They were born here in America. They feigned mental illness for my mother. They wanted to have control over my mother's assets. Me and my mother were suing the NYPD at the time. The NYPD took my home on Staten Island, and Regana was helping with the lawsuit. The NYPD took Regana dead. So please, I just saw you on Instagram this morning. You're Jamaican American. You are crying that your mother has been killed in Kings County. They won't let you do an autopsy. My mother also was killed. She's from Nigeria. I think your mother is from Jamaica. They're killing the black foreigners. And the lawyers would laugh at me. You know, at least you had a lawyer from Georgia that expressed like mimi tears. Me, the lawyer, would laugh in my face. Your mother is stupid. That's why she died. You know, because my mother said she didn't want to do surgery in America because she didn't have anybody she could stay with. So she said she wanted to return to Nigeria to do surgery, and that she would like to first go to Israel to pray. And her daughter said she should lock her up in the cycle. That doesn't make her crazy. She was homeless like me, and she said she doesn't want to do heart surgery in America. She would rather go back to Nigeria. You know, and she passed the mental health test. They also went and locked me up after they killed my mother in 2015. They went and locked me up in the mental ward in 2019, NYU Psychiatric Hospital. They choked me, the police choked me, and now they called the police on me everywhere. I was trying to use the bathroom at the Penn Station. A black American janitor said, "Go back to Africa. We don't want you in the Penn Station." You know, so apparently she was trying to get me arrested by the police. They insult me, tell me to go back to Africa. They hire black Americans. This Ricardo, they're looking for patients to put in the psych ward and clean, you know, and house us in the mental ward. They said they used to do this to the black Americans in the 60s or 70s. They said you wouldn't find a homeless in New York in the 70s. So Trump introduced this idea that Trump said when he was growing up in Queens, you would never see a homeless on the street. So they used to lock them up in the psych ward. There's a facility called Willowbrook Hospital on Staten Island. You know, when I'm coming to Brooklyn, I will take the 53 bus, and the 53 bus will stop in front of that hospital. It's now vacated. It's a big hospital. They say they used to abuse the homeless people there, framed mental illness on some of them. It's now deserted. And you know, the bus still goes by there, but nobody's there anymore. It's a big, like a skyscraper building. It's vacant. So horrific abuses went on there. Lobotomy. They say they put electricity to shock people's brain. Free mental illness on them and be collecting money from the medical insurance. You know, so they're torturing people of color. I'm so sorry, sir, that they killed your mother. I 100% believe your story because my mother was killed also. I think they killed your mother in Kings County Hospital this year. They killed my mother 2015 in Bellevue, a hospital. And since then they've locked me up in a psychiatric hospital. When they, you know, the picture they took of my mother at the medical examiner's office, her face was like you know, I watch crime shows. They say you can tell if somebody was murdered by the look they have in death. If somebody died peacefully, they were closing their eyes like they're sleeping. Even my mother used to say that because her own father died, and she said she went to look at his body at the mortuary and it looked like he was sleeping. So that's a peaceful death. My mother said somebody dies and they have a terror look on their face, that means the person was abused. It's like they stabbed my mother with an injection. So her face on death was like, you know. And they told me, you know, she died peacefully. But she didn't die peacefully. They told me they're not going to do autopsy either. So please, this is very important. You know, there needs to be a class action lawsuit filed. I'm not looking to get married or have a child by anyone. I've been bombarded by scammers that tell me they would help me perhaps to marry or adopt a child or be a surrogate to them. I'm not looking for any sexual relationship with anyone. I'm not looking to have a child with anyone. I'm not looking for any polyamorous relationship. My passport has been stolen. My green card has been stolen. My social security card has been stolen. And in case I'm killed, only civil rights activists like me that haven't denied me up in the past should administer my stay and get justice for me and my late mother, and the rest of my assets or money should be donated to charity to those suffering xenophobia like me, and people being deported under Trump should be prioritized. So right now I'm at the Brooklyn Library by Cardinal Plaza. I have diarrhea, and they're always some of the bathroom workers say they're going to frame me up as using drugs in the bathroom and have the police kill me, and my property will be given as inheritance. People that will share with gang members. So I've been taking anti-diarrhea medicine. I'm supposed to use the bathroom. I've been taking anti-diarrhea medicine. So there's corruption and fraud, and this academy to be charged as a war criminal. So please help me share my video viral. I'm an event translation. This is what I'm taking. This could even kill me. Sometimes my stomach could become like stone. And it be paining me. I'm afraid to use the bathroom in America. They're threatening with the police, so they're going to kill me. My friend Regard was helping me. They went and took him dead. In 2014, I was suing the police in this court. This court's in Brooklyn, federal court. Across the street from the library, they have jurisdiction over.
Can we have your attention, please? Can we have your attention? This library will be closing in less than 5 minutes. I repeat, the library will be closing in less than 5 minutes. Please get ready to exit the building in this time. If you do have a portable laptop computer, please return to the bay at this time. If you have the library computer, return to the bay at this time. Thank you.
So please, I get hurried out of everywhere. So the library's closing for real. It's almost 6 p.m. now. So I'm always on the run, on the move, like an animal, like a goat being herded. When I'm using the bathroom, they come and kick me out of the bathroom early. I have diarrhea. I treat like an animal. So if anyone can donate to my cash app, kind of like this. I'm not looking for any polyamorous relationship. I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking to have a child with anyone. I'm not looking for anyone to inherit my property because I've been getting threatened that I'm going to be killed by the police soon. That America doesn't like to pay reparation. And like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, I will be assassinated. And I'm not looking for anybody to inherit my name when I'm killed unless civil activists administer my estate if I become deceased and get justice for me and my late mother and donate the rest to charity for those suffering xenophobia or family members of those suffering xenophobia like me, or my late mother and people being deported by Trump. So someone like, someone whose mother was killed in a hospital because of xenophobia may qualify for my charity. In case I'm killed and there's charities set up by my state, depending on other thing.
Sorry to interrupt. We're closing in 2 minutes,
Okay.
so I'm going to ask you to start making your way to the
Definitely. I'm
Thank
used to
you.
it. I was getting it. I'm just doing everything. So this is what is going on, and no more cover-ups. If foreign lives are not animals, So this is what is going on. People can bring their pets and stuff. Human beings are not welcome here. So they're also into the bathroom here also. Excuse me, miss. Is this a service dog? Oh, I didn't see no sign. Okay, great.
I have his card with me.
Oh. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. They always enforce the law strictly against me. I want to make sure. Same thing applies to everybody else. So that's the Brooklyn Federal Court of Justice. This is Cardinal Plaza. So please, Black Lives Matter, Black immigrant life matter as well. Thanks.